kiss away all your problems, asleep on the couch.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starting pitcher in this one, Joe Ryan. What do we have on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Happ lays off.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
John Birdie at the plate now. That's ball one. Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Wallner on his way in. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kyle Tucker in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's runner takes off. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now Seiya Suzuki. Ground ball left side. Lewis throws to first. Out number 3. Back in Minnesota. And on the hill, Ben Brown. How about a report on him, Chris?
He really needs to be able to throw all 3 of his pitches for strikes in this one. Otherwise, these hitters are going to start sitting on pitches. You know, you've got to try to get the swing and miss with the curveball, and you've got to move your pitches around. Don't get too comfortable on one side of the plate unless they're showing that they just can't hit that spot.
Next offering is fouled back. And takes low for ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Here's Carlos Correa. And that skips in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Royce Lewis. First offering, and it just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is upstairs. And there's a foul ball. Crow Armstrong hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Michael Busch. Busch, in his second season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch swinging.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Wise to just eat that, otherwise you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Busch gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Runner.
First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Swing and a miss at a slider. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitch. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallmer. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. Tried to stop, but he's tagged out, heading back to second. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Just missed. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Outside with a breaking ball.
3 balls, no strike.
In there at the knees for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Trevor Larnett, the next to hit, takes outside. Outside. Ball two.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. And next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Jeffers off of first with 2 away. Crow Armstrong brings it in. That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ryan back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
ball. One strike.
Ground ball up the middle. No play. That's an infield single. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Top of the third. No score. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown.
2 strikes.
Runner on the move again. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the move again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. In half up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Buxton makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Edouard Julien in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one in the dirt. And that is ball one. Castro gets his lead at first with nobody out. Corner. Acrobatic throw for one on the Bush. It's a double play. Here's Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. In there at the knees. Corner. To first, out, and that'll do it. Back in Minnesota at the plate, John Birdie. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, It surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Struck out swinging his first time. This to third, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Suzuki in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball two. Fly ball down the line. Wallner makes the grab, and there's two gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. He's 0 for 1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jeffers makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. And delivers outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
That's outside. And that's ball two.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swanson throws to first. That takes care of Correa. Royce Lewis digs in now.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Matt Wallner. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-0.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Trevor Larnach. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's a base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
steps off, checks the runner at first.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. Girl, you've been gone away a real long time. Oh, I really went out of my mind. Wait on. Oh, I miss your love when you left, baby, you did. Oh, baby, come here, let me
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go now. Ian Happ up to hit. And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway. And it's 1-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. That one misses. And now 3-1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder. And it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
And there's one down. John Birdie at the plate. Birdie getting to start at third, batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball.
One out, base is empty. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Justin Steele.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Carlos Correa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. And 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, no appeal.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Royce Lewis stands in now and watches strike one. To Horner at second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. And the slider just misses. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now this is through for a base hit. The throw home. He is safe.
Big RBI for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ty France stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swanson zips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Lopez back to work.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. And there's one down. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside. And
runner on the move. Pulls that one foul. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. And now Bader up to the plate. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he battled through a long at-bat and earned himself a hit.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Brooks Lee in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Willie Castro stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Now a long throw home. Save.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Buxton batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. Bush. Over to Swanson. He turns it, and that's all they'll get. Now Correa up to hit.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Right through there for a strike. Buxton on the run. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the
corner. Spin throw. That's 1. And that's 2. And we're back. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Jeffers makes the grab, 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Late on that fastball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's inside.
No, that's it.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. There's a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's going to be Matt Wallner.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. Pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
France, the next to hit, takes ball one. Jeffers over at second, one down. And that one fouled off. Fires to first in time.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So here's Bader now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that ends the inning. Back at Target Field, on to the fourth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Happ, in his 8th season, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Hard hit left side. On to France. One up, one down. And next for the Cubs, John Birdie.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Line drive. In the hole. Jump throw. In time. Got it. Back in Minnesota, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Twins DH, Brooks Lee. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. That one just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one not close, and it's a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first, nobody out. This is Willie Castro. Crow Armstrong in and to his right. Puts it away for the out. One down. So the lineup flips over. Here's Byron Buxton. Both 2 in this one. Just missed. Lee over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls, no strikes. And it's fouled away. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Lopez back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And that's a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right field. Walner coming on and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Foul ball.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Tucker should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Wallner. 1 for 2. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Two outs, base is empty. And that's down and away.
1-2.
That misses. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jose Miranda. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Inside. And that is ball 1. Started to swing, held up. That's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Back at target field, Swanson digs in. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Back in Minnesota. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Harrison Bader. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Never say never, but if it never that. My efforts speak for myself, and you can tell them that. I'd rather speak for myself because I'm self-attached. Been doing this for years. For my medal, let's pedal back, let's settle that. Right now, right here, I got the plan. Can't let it go. I got it.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that is out of play. Next pitch is downstairs.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Bader runs. And that gets down for a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Digging in, Willie Castro. First pitch, and he just misses. Armstrong makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play. And the batter now, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. Corrals it, and there's 2 down. And here comes Carlos Correa. Swanson tosses to first, and Correa retired. That's the 3rd out, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton settles underneath it. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Birdie now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. This one in the air, center field. Buxton makes the play, and it's out, number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Pearson, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And that one is gone. He nails 1 out to right. It's 5-zip. 1 out, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Fly to center his first time. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the eighth. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. On the mound now for the Twins, Cole Sands.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one the other way. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth. And now, Michael Busch. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Horner now. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Lewis sends it across to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Back at target field, on to the bottom of the eighth. Now the left fielder, Harrison Bader. Pearson back to work. Now a check swing, but he held up.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's Trevor Larnach, and he's already singled in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Horner. And a couple of quick outs. Willie Castro will hit next. Crow Armstrong should have it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Back in Minnesota. And here comes Dansby Swanson. On the corner for a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the center. Cody Funderburg gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's to third. Lewis. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Carson Kelly digs in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. But he's in there easily. So runner at second, 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air, foul off first. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Lopez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,